Elastic fancy fill is an effect where the selected pattern will follow the stitch angle and can be scaled to fit the width of the object. It is used with objects with multiple stitch angles. This effect can be used on step, satin or raised satin, or satin outlines. To add the effect, select the object and click on the elastic fill icon. This adds the default type of fill as well as the default method of adding the effect. Needle penetrations form the pattern in the design. You can also select the object and right-click on Elastic Fancy Fill. This opens the Effects dialog box to the Elastic Fancy Fill option. Make sure you place a check mark by Elastic Fancy Fill. The default pattern is 001 diamond, but you can click on the drop-down arrow and choose from 180 different types of designs. For this example, we'll choose Roman. There are 4 different options for applying the Elastic Fancy Fill. The default is multiple rows with scaling. A single row will place an even pattern down the center of the object. A single row with scaling places a single row down the center of the object as well, but the pattern changes with the width of the object. Multiple rows will place even patterns down the width of the design, and multiple rows with scaling will scale the pattern to the width of the object. Scaling is effective when you apply Elastic Fancy Fill to an object that varies in width, such as this satin object. Let's choose single row with scaling and apply that. For satin outlines, a single row is usually most appropriate. Place a dot in front of single row and then choose the type of design you want to apply and click on Apply. With each pattern, you can change the size, the indent, which is the distance from the edge, the spacing, and the offset. And with multiple rows, you can change the row spacing and the offset. You can see that you have lots of variables to play with in working with Elastic Fancy Fills.